Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Vasidius.
I'm Arianwin.
And
Espo.
Espo. Oh, we do have
get a little faster at that.
Yeah, we have to work on this, especially if the announcement I have to kind of say is going to be true. I mean, you got to step up here.
What announcement?
Well, we got tired of him just showing up. We decided to invite him permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Espo's part of the team. And I hope everyone likes that, but if not, too bad.
Well, we have had feedback. Kidding. We have had feedback saying, that before that we need a third person. That to show the format would fit better with a third person. So, yeah.
Well, I think one of the best parts is that
he is just here to fill out the cards. We say, "What was that? What was that called? What was that called?" And then he just provides it. Like that's his sole job. Right, Espo?
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking to make sure the cards are working as intended.
The cards aren't working as intended. That's what we're finding out with this whole series.
Oh my goodness. Before the show, I would pick these cards to talk about, right? And he would keep telling me, no, it doesn't work that way. And so two of my cards that are like, I love these cards, I no longer love. Yeah.
So
here I am.
This is Espo's last episode with us.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, we definitely appreciate having Espo join us. And the idea is that we want to have some additional conversations where we're able to dig into these more. Espo likes to dig into things a little bit. If you haven't noticed that from our conversations we've had him in the previous episodes talking about classes, he does a little research. He does more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rumor that I know how to read.
Oh boy. Well,
all right.
Obviously this week we're done talking about classes. We've gone through the entire class conversation. Tomorrow the big reveal comes out. We got the expansion hitting tomorrow. Yay.
I'm so excited.
And some people wonder, well, why didn't you just wait to do the show tomorrow? That's because we're going to be playing.
Yeah, who wants to record when it comes out?
I need a whole week to process everything.
Yeah, it gives us a week to kind of get opinions and stuff.
So we decided, let's go ahead and we'll do it now. Since we have the ability to play it in Arena, and they've announced all the cards now, they've already revealed everything. Let's talk about it now. Let's get that out of our system so we can then take a fresh look at it next week. But to cap off the previous strategy guides, we decided we were going to do our top 3 this week based off a question we got on Twitter. We got a Twitter question from Shiny Rob. He was asking, LOTI podcast, now that you've played all the classes, which is your favorite? Priest who? Question mark. So let's wrap up the strategy guide and then move forward with your favorite 3. Just 3.
Why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, my classes that I like the best after doing all that. So I ended up, right now my favorite is Mage. Second is still kind of Warlock. And I'm thinking, I have to say, my choice was kind of swayed a little bit by some of the GVG cards. But Warlock and then Paladin. And Paladin also because of some of the cards coming up on GVG. So GVG, by the way, is Goblins versus Gnomes.
Yeah.
So that was my pick. But Mage is the one I'm playing right now. And I'm actually leveling on the ladder with it right now, using my deck that I was so fortunate to enjoy when we did the Mage strategy guide.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I love that deck.
Horrible
I love that deck.
Horrible.
So I'm having fun with that.
Which then Espo played him and beat him and was like, yeah, well, so, whatever.
Well, I have to say,
really hard.
I'm ranked 15 with it. On day 2, I was ranked 15 with it, so it worked. But
That's
anyway,
good.
So who wants to go next?
Espo.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, after listening to the first 6 or 7 reviews, and then actually participating in the last 3, 2. Anyway,
6 plus
yeah, I think
6 would be 12, so that's not right. So it'd be 6 plus 3 would be 9. Yeah.
I said I could read, not do math.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so I'd have to go with first Rogue. Really really enjoyed the rogue, mostly miracle. I like the rush aspect of this card game, but every once in a while you got to do a little control just to keep yourself in check. And then I chose priest, obviously another control-ish type deck, but playing against friends, I find that priest is the most fun.
I agree. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yes. And then my third would obviously be hunter.
That's your
Can't
third?
go
I
wrong
thought it
with
was your
hunter.
first.
Well, I mean, like, I didn't put these in any particular order.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I did. I saved the best for last. Hunter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
So I put mine in order.
Yeah,
My
priest is first, right?
no,
What?
it's not.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's got to be second, right?
No.
Okay.
Priest is my third one. Like,
Whoa.
At least it made the
Yeah.
list. Wow,
yeah,
the way
it
you're
made the list.
talking.
No, it always will make the list. But my first favorite is warrior because the deck that I made is so fun. I didn't realize how crazy warrior can be. And it's just like with all the enrage and everything, and just it's a lot of fun for me to play. And I'm also really looking forward to some of the GBG cards, like the bouncing blade and things like that. And my second favorite would be shaman, just because the crusher shaman is so much fun to play. Okay, I'm biased. I don't understand the murloc shaman coming out though. Like,
Hey, Espo, is it weird that the girl of the group chose the most aggressive, beat 'em up, tear 'em up?
well, I don't play rush.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, what's
Well,
your
went through
favorite
me for a
class? The
loop.
girl says, warrior.
Yeah, I was like, well,
No,
you know,
your two favorite classes, you like mage and rogue. Those are both girls, right?
True.
Valera and Jaina, yeah.
Yeah. you're
Yeah.
right.
So this is
Well,
a little bit of gender switching here.
You know, when you guys did the warrior review, afterward, or was it before? It might have been right before or right after, and we did some what were supposed to be friendly games, and we were talking about the wild pyromancer and all this commanding shout and everything, and she was like, I think I broke the game, and I was like, yeah, you broke it. So I knew after that, I was like, oh, she's loving the warrior.
Oh yeah.
So, but shaman threw me for a loop though. I didn't picture you for a shaman girl.
Well, I don't know that I like shaman in every type of deck. I just know that the crusher one is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Big minions, taunts, coming back to life with Kel'Thuzad. Yeah, all that stuff. And
Like-
priest, of course, being the third one just because it is so crazy. And yeah, I mean, I love Thought Steal. It's the best card in the whole entire game. So, you know, and just mind control and stuff. So anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, then we'll need to redo the whole classes once all this settles down
I know.
and some semblance is made out of all these new cards. But until then, we got some goblins versus gnomes to talk about. By the way, what did y'all do this week? We should kind of see how things went there.
I'm sure we all played our free arena round, yeah.
Yeah, a few of them.
Free arena. Oh, whoops.
3. Yes, 3. I did 3 arenas.
Wow.
And yes,
Three?
Yeah.
I paid for 2.
I saved my gold and I only did 1, but it was pretty cool. 3 wins, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
got
that
4
was my week. Oh wow.
I
with
got-
Warlock.
I got you beat.
Arianwin with the 4 wins. Look at you.
Yeah.
How many did you get?
6.
How many? Ooh.
6 wins with a paladin.
Paladin. And what did you
Okay.
play, Espo?
Oh,
Warrior?
I chose. Yeah. Mine was warrior. I think it was warrior, druid, and shaman were my 3 choices, and yeah. So yeah, that was yeah. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I was excited because I got more than 2 wins. So
Hey, I was thrilled that I got 6. Unfortunately, I have to admit, one of those wins came when basically all of Hearthstone crashed. Because I got kicked out and my opponent got kicked out. And when I got back in the game, it didn't register any of it. So
And you were losing.
I was losing bad. Oh, I was getting tore up bad. So I got a free, excused loss, I would say. And then my fifth game, the guy
Did
quit
it register
on me.
you as a win?
Yeah,
No.
no, it didn't register as anything, win or loss.
Oh, okay.
So I got off scot-free on that one.
Gotcha.
Oh, I should say, I did record the entire thing, as did Ariane. We recorded both of those and posted them on our YouTube channel, which is legendoftheinnkeeper.com/YouTube if you want to go watch them. And subscribe, because we're starting to try and add a few more videos as we can. And now that Espo's with us, he's going to send over some stuff too. I think we're going to get hooked up so he can upload his videos there too if he wants to. So we'll try and do more of those. But I did upload my entire arena run, which is in 2 video parts, because I just ran out of time. All those wins.
Dude,
know.
It was funny because I had been at work while he was playing the games. So when I came home, he had me watch his videos. And I'm like, no, you played that wrong. Don't play that. No, play this here. Don't play it here. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what are you doing?
It was hilarious. Not only that, I recorded her from my phone, her watching me play, just because it was so funny. So I'm recording her going, she's looking at the screen going, no, you need to play this card over here. Oh, wait. Oh, you did. Okay, that's good. No, you need to play this card. What are you doing? Oh, that worked good. Notice what she said afterwards.
No.
Yeah.
I said, see, because you did this, you died. This minion died. So if you had done this, you would have. Oh, what are you doing?
But then in the end, she did say, oh, well, I can't see why you did that.
Not always.
Not always, no. But it was fun to watch her watching me play the game. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, spectator mode this week is so. Yeah,
spectator mode has thrown me for a loop because I kind of expect to hear or, hear people talking because, like, when you watch it on stream, they talk, they, comment on their moves and stuff. And so just watching it without any sound, like, without anybody commentating on it is just weird. So. Well,
that's the thing. I haven't done any spectator mode at all. I've not watched anybody. I've had people watch me, but I've not actually done any. I've just been so busy this week.
Yeah, and it also catches me because it's like, oh, it's my turn. I gotta wait. I can't. It's not working.
That's gonna drive me nuts. I think I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a little bit of a lag when I was playing with Rez this week. There was a little bit of a lag, and it would drive me crazy because I would see him click end turn, and I was like, "Whoa, you have 2 mana left. You forgot to hero power," And I was like, "Yeah, never mind."
Did he actually do it, or it was
he did. It would just it would register at different times. Like I would see the end turn button turn gray before I would see the hero power flip.
That's
on
weird.
on the rogue.
Yeah,
he chose rogue when he did his arena run.
Cool. Well, this week I did do, like we said, I did the arena run on Friday. Was it? I believe yes, Friday. So I did that, and I earlier in the week I did. Right out of the bat, tried to get leveled up on the constructed, try to get as far as I could.
Okay.
And I've been doing quests, trying to save up gold, which I wasted and spent on a couple of extra arena runs, which I did not do as well with. One of them only had 1 win, the other one had 3 wins. So, and then I ended up.
Okay, I don't feel so bad then.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was also I was saving my packs I got from those arena runs. Because I thought I read somewhere that somebody said that you could, when you get those packs, that Monday when you open them up, if I don't open them, they'll actually be GVG packs.
I love that Espo's shaking his head.
I know. I was just kind of hoping.
It was me that ruined
Vestidius' day. So
see, you're just ruining us. Yes, that's what you do.
So I opened them this morning and got nothing but dust.
Blah.
100 dust.
I was hoping for ETC, but I didn't get anything. Or anything. I was hoping for anything.
Actually, you can't get ETC anymore.
Yeah, let me ruin your day and tell you that you can't get ETC in a pack.
Can you craft it though? Okay.
You can craft them, but you can't
don't
craft
get the
golden one.
Why?
Because you got to get them early.
Oh, because that was a reward for BlizzCon, wasn't it? That's why.
Yep.
Oh,
Last year's
from now,
BlizzCon.
for the rest of this episode, anything you say, Ariane, I'm just going to say you're correct. That way, because I just feel like I am ruining your day.
No, I'd rather be accurate. So, okay.
Well, he'll be accurate. You won't be.
Like right now, could I go and craft one, a golden one?
Negative.
No.
Why? Why?
Because you had to have attended BlizzCon and got the special one.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You can only craft a regular one.
You
I'm
could
good with that.
virtual BlizzCon also, so.
I'll just use a golden thought steal and be good with it, you know? Get a golden.
Which works. That
you
works
can do
too.
that.
Yep.
Okay, so we got our classes. Let's cover the news real quick because there was a couple items that I thought we might want to mention. Back when Nax launched, there were a few issues with some people getting it unlocked, and people were
Yes.
not happy, and they were not getting their cards. Well, apparently there were some people who never got into it for a very long time.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why they were able to survive that long without that, but apparently Blizzard has compensated some of these players for those issues with Nax. In fact, some people have reported that their accounts, like their PayPal account, was credited back with the cost that they paid to unlock the packs to get in there, like the $8, whatever it was.
To unlock next.
Yeah, it was like I can't remember the exact amount, but they were refunded that. But not only that, they were also given 700 gold in their account so that they could unlock it using gold, and they were given packs. Some people logged in and found 40 packs waiting
Man.
them.
I wish I was not able to get into Naxxramas.
Well, at the same time, it's like, oh, I mean, I wish I could, but at the same time, I enjoyed Nax for, however many weeks it's been out.
No,
So-
I'd still rather. I could. I don't know.
yeah. Then you go open 40 packs and get nothing but dust.
No, in 40 packs, I'm sure I could get one legendary, right?
That's true. Maybe.
You would get a second Gruul.
Yeah, probably.
So I thought it was pretty cool that they actually did take care of the people that had issues.
Yes, for sure.
I'm sorry it took this long for them to take care of those
Yeah.
people, though. And hopefully this will not be a situation tomorrow when everything launches tomorrow. So,
I don't think it should be because it's not like you're trying to get into an adventure mode.
true. Yeah, you're just getting new packs. Hopefully there's packs show up and we can start opening them.
Yeah.
The other item is that it's actually not really a news item anymore. Because at the time when I posted this, we were still getting tidbits from different places about the new GVG. And they had posted... Well, actually, it's kind of cool. Their link that I have in the show notes takes you to
Hearthstone.
images of all the golden cards of the
Oh,
legendaries,
okay.
which are really cool. And the cool thing is you can go in there and look at each of the cards and look at their golden version and see the animation, but they also have the sounds for each of the cards in there too. So you can hear their being played. You can
Their
hear
battle cry.
their death cry also and everything too. So it's kind of cool to see that.
That is cool.
Like the Annoyotron when it's played.
Is it just the legendaries?
Hearthstone has on their site all the sounds for all the cards.
Oh.
So no matter which card you go to, you can actually there usually is a little play button next to it.
I want to
And-
say Hearthhead does that also.
Okay.
Because they data mine what's in the updates in the files, and they're able to pull these sound files out and then use them.
Okay.
So I've done that before with a couple of the sounds I wanted when we were doing Naxxramas, and it's kind of fun to pull some of those sounds out and incorporate them in the show. That's how I did some of the intros and outros.
Naxxramas had a lot of cool sounds though,
Yeah,
especially
they
with Kel'Thuzad making appearances during your matches. That was always fun.
Yeah.
And then the last news item was that there's GVG cards in the arena, which we've already mentioned. So
We already knew that.
yeah,
It's not news anymore.
so it's a lot of fun. We've been playing with that.
Yeah. So did you guys have any stories or anything that happened to you in Arena that was interesting?
I don't remember them.
Well, not-
If you want the stories, watch my video. There's
Yeah.
some hilarious things that happened in there. I was laughing. I mean, the greatest thing about this whole expansion, I can tell you right now, is that I've been laughing hard playing the game. And I think that's the best part about it, is that it is fun. It is just a blast. There are so many cool moves, especially the ogres.
Yes, 50% chance. That was funny because you were playing against a shaman who had the shaman ogre, which is 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy and win fury.
And win fury.
He was going to kill that if he hit it to face twice. But he tried to go to face, it says oops, and then hits a minion. He tried to go to face again, he says oops, and hits the other minion and kills himself off. So it was great.
So I didn't get a chance to, I don't think I've heard the ogres. I played them, but I haven't heard them. So do they say oops when they...
Yeah.
Yeah, if they go correct, they don't say it. But then if they hit the wrong one, they're like, whoops. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. No, I haven't had a chance to really delve into the ogres yet, but playing Hunter with Web Spinner in the regular constructed matches outside of Arena, you actually get the GVG beasts, which
What?
is really cool.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, so let me
So
let
if
me
I
tell
play
you
a
guys-
constructed game right now and throw out Web Spinner, I could get GVG cards.
Here I am again, dropping the truth on you guys.
I'm sorry. We're going to mute you.
Espo, the truth bringer.
Yeah, so this
Reality
week,
crusher.
yeah,
The truth
Those
bringer
of
and Ariane Wind Crusher.
those of you that thought GVG cards weren't playable and constructed yet, there is a trick.
Wow.
So with the Web Spinner, for those of you that don't know, it's a one cost, one attack, one health hunter pet, or not pet, but a beast. And when its death rattle goes off, it summons a random, or not summons, it puts a random beast from the Hearthstone collection into your hand. And it can be any beast. It could be another Web Spinner. It could be a Bloodfriend Raptor. It can be a King of Beasts. Which is a new card, which is what happened to me.
Oh my. I'm going to have to play a few rounds. Yeah,
so it's pretty cool. I got a King of Beasts, played another few matches later, and didn't get Gazrilla.
That would have been awesome.
But I got one, I forget what the other beast I got. I don't know what
Hunters,
it was.
Let's see here. Hunter.
But anyway, yeah, so you have a chance, if you want to see the beasts in the new GVG expansion, actually play with them in Constructed, play the Web Spinner a couple hundred times, and I guarantee you'll see a beast from
that
GVG.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your...
Are there any other cards? Okay, I know there's... I was thinking if there's any other cards that summon random things like that, not in your deck. There are in the new cards, but not out yet.
Yeah, but not in the current.
Yeah, only Web Spinner.
There's the Lost Tall Strider. Was that one of the ones you got?
That's it. He's
that
like
thing
an
is...
ostrich or something.
Yeah. He's a 5/4
So
beast.
I got him. But
I think the only other beast in the expansion is the chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, the 1/1
now,
chicken.
in Arena, I did see the chicken. In Arena.
What is it called?
Dude,
What's it
another
called?
player.
It's called chicken. What's a 1/1 chicken?
I don't remember this. It's because of the one that gotcha.
Yeah, it's
because
the one that
of
turns
guy
other
that
cards into
summoned
chickens.
when he draws a card and if it's a minion or not, then it turns into a beast. Yeah, that. I'm caught up with you now.
Well, I'm glad you decided to join us.
Yeah, the card we're talking about is a rare neutral card called Gnomish Experimenter, and his battle cry is draw a card. If it's a minion, transform it into a chicken. And I had this played against me, and I kind of had this look on my face like, what? Like, why would you pick this card in Arena? And the only thing I can think of is the other two cards he had to choose from were Target Dummy and Wisp. So he was like, no mission Benner.
Well, that it's one of those cards like, why would you choose this card? But I guess if I was playing a mage and I had very few minions, it was more spell focus and secret focus and all that, this would actually be a good card potentially because I could draw a spell or something else in my hand. But if you're heavy on minions, then you don't want to use this card.
And
yeah, and right
don't know.
now, if I was picking an arena and there were 2 regular cards and then 1 GVG card, like that one, I would pick the GVG card because I want to play with it and see how it works.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
There you go. There you go. You
know,
dropped the truth on me. There
There's
you go.
got to be something out there that somebody's going to say, dude, this is the best card for this situation. And somebody's going to figure it out. And everybody else is going to look around and go, oh, that makes so much sense.
I think this guy figured it out because he was like, I'm going to choose this card and make my opponent wonder for a week why I played it. And that's it. I mean, it's been about 6 days and I've been like, why?
Why?
That's hilarious.
So there you go.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So we were going to talk about some of the class neutrals. Class cards. Non-legendary. What do you call those? Cards. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, one thing, we didn't want to go through every single card that came out because anybody who's out there paying attention to what happened this week, on Thursday, I think it was, all of a sudden, Hearthstone went nuts posting images of new cards on their Facebook page.
Like 69
I think
or something.
it was Monday.
Was it that early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
They
was
were
December
it was.
1st.
It was Monday. It was Monday.
Yeah, so all of a sudden I get messages saying, yeah, this card just posted. And Ariane was working on some stuff, and all of a sudden I see her post on Facebook, have you seen this card? Have you seen this card? Whoa, what about this card? And I mean, just one after another. I'm like, what are you looking at? So then I go out to the Facebook page and just see them going boom, boom, boom. And it was just rapid fire. As fast as they could post them and do it. Next thing you know, there were 60 cards were all of a sudden showing up in their list of photos. So we oohed and awed over every single one of them that came out.
I had to turn off notifications from Facebook on my phone because I kept getting all these notifications from Ariane when, oh, look at this new image. Oh my gosh, another card and another and another.
Yep.
Oh, good. I wasn't the only one having it happen.
Yep. And then I would send her messages saying, this card doesn't work like this. Nope, it doesn't work like that either.
Yeah.
Sorry, that card doesn't work like that.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, the text says this, and he's like, yeah, but that play and summon are not the same thing.
The
Right.
Hobgoblin.
So
I
we
thought I loved
decided
the Hobgoblin.
we'll pull one card from each class, kind of just chat about those cards, and we all kind of pick what we'd like to talk about. And then we're also going to look at the legendaries in general because they're special.
We have 2 warlocks. We're missing another class.
What?
Yeah, we have 2 warlock cards, don't we?
Whoops.
Anyway, Dad, why don't you go first?
Okay, well, I had pulled Floating Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
And the Floating Watcher is a warlock card.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. Excuse me. And warlock card, Floating Watcher.
I'm trying to figure out what we missed now. What did we... Shaman? Do we have Shaman? I don't think we have Shaman.
Negative. No
Okay,
shaman.
I'll pick a Shaman card.
Okay.
Continue, Dad.
I'll continue then while you find the Shaman card. Okay, Floating Watcher is a 5-mana minion. He's a demon. And he's a 4/4, 4 attack, 4 health. His text is, whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain +2/+2. The reason I picked this card is because Ariane did Warlock in her arena run.
Yes.
And I was looking over her shoulder, and we were sitting there trying to figure out how to get the most damage into this card. Because one, you got your hero power.
This card was the MVP of my deck.
It was cool. It was actually a lot of fun. So we're trying to
so
figure out how to maximize her taking damage using her hero power, and how we kept playing this one card out of turn, not this one, but another card out of turn that would have helped build this up further. What was that card? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it was the imp, fire imp, flame imp.
Oh yeah, the Flame Imp.
Yeah.
That do 3 damage to your hero.
Yes.
Like, oh, you could use him, and you could use a hero power and do damage to yourself to boost this guy up. And it's not hard to boost him up, because after 2 or 3 rounds, he's almost a 10/10 minion.
Yeah,
It's a
and you
lot
can
of
put him
fun.
down turn 7 and use your hero power. So it's like, you put down a 4/4, and then for 2 mana, you do 2 damage to yourself, draw a card, and give a minion 2/2.
I mean, that's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. I've seen him played against me, and I was pretty angry. So, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good sign of a good card, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I agree. If someone plays it and you have to change everything you're doing, and you know you feel like flipping your desk over, then it's a good card.
You
That's how I
know
rate
something's
cards.
wrong.
That's
Yes,
how I
exactly.
rate cards.
Do I feel like flipping my desk over, or I'm just mildly upset? So.
There you go.
Okay, then you may just continue with my 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Then next one, I called it one thing, but of course Espo corrected me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Espo? It's Echo of
Medivh.
Okay.
I'm never going to get that. So anyways, it's a 4 mana card. It's
Spell.
Yes, it's a 4 mana spell. Thank you.
Mhm.
Put a copy of each friendly minion into your hand. I can see that being
That's so cool.
extremely powerful.
Even
If-
if there's just one minion on your board that you really want to copy.
If you can get a bunch of those, I mean, if you got, let's say you put down, Ragnaros and Kel'Thuzad and a Sludge Belcher and then play this guy, obviously not all on the same turn, but
Yeah.
just put all this back in your hand. Because I've already using Duplicate. And you Duplicate also along with this. You're going to have tons of these cards in your hands, which might be really fun to have to play with. So it sounded really cool to me.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a cheaper version of Mind Control in a way. Like, way cheaper. No, not Mind Control.
I'm
What
like,
am I thinking?
you're thinking-
Faceless? I think I'm Faceless.
Faceless, yeah.
Faceless, yeah.
Yeah.
Except you put it in your hand.
You're,
not on
you're
the board.
copying it. Yeah, putting it into your hand,
And
that
you're
gives
still
you a
gotta
little bit
play
more
it.
Control as to when you're. Yeah.
Well, it's more like a Duplicate without having
Yeah.
to lose the minion.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you play this with Duplicate, so when you lose a minion, you can also play it again, and you get 2 copies more of it. So, yeah, you
Oh
could
my
pile
goodness.
up a ton of these guys in your
You'll
hand.
be like,
real
I
hurry.
don't want this many of this card. Yeah.
And then the last one I picked was Seal of Light, which is a Paladin card. It's a 2 mana, restore 4 health to your minion, and gain 2 attack this turn.
Restore 4
Yeah,
health.
it's a
to
decent
your
card.
hero. You said to your minion.
Sorry, to your hero. Yes.
Restore 4 health to your hero and gain 2 attack.
So it's a heal, and you get a little more boosted damage.
It
So-
only costs 2.
Only costs 2, so it's a nice heal. So just something, there wasn't much to choose from, so that we haven't already talked about. I mean, like
Yeah, we were
Muster
just-
for Battle. Oh, I love that card. But we already talked about Muster for Battle, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Cobalt Guardian's a lot of fun too, especially with. I'll be quiet now.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Especially with spare parts.
Oh yeah.
Because, sometimes if he's going to get attacked and killed, I will use a spare part on him and switch his health and attack. Yes.
Okay, so speaking of spare parts, let me ask you guys real quick. What spare parts have you got to play this week?
None.
Lots.
yeah?
Lots. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find my list of spare parts. Here they are.
You got to use.
I've used Emergency Coolant, Finicky
Which is-
Cloak Field,
which is-
Reversing Switch,
which
Rusty
is-
Horn, Time
which
Rewinder,
is- Which is.
Whirling Blades. No, I
No,
haven't
no,
used
no, no. Not
Armor
the
Plating.
titles.
I've used
Tell
them
me
all.
what they do.
Yes, I know. I was just trying to make sure I'd had them all. I've used them all.
Okay.
Okay, so I used Emergency Coolant, which freezes a minion.
Okay.
It's a nice freeze. I had to use that once.
Right.
I only had to use it once. Finicky Cloak Field gives a friendly minion stealth until your next turn.
Okay.
I've used that on the guy I just talked about.
Cobalt Guardian.
Yes. That's kind of cool to keep him alive for a
He's
turn.
the 6/3, and every time you play a mech, you get a Divine Shield.
Yep.
Okay.
So I used it on him once so he'd survive to the next turn so I could play a mech. So it worked out well.
That's a good combo.
Reversing Switch. Swap a minion's attack and health, which I used on him also. And Rusty Horn gives a minion taunt. I used that once on a small minion just to slow my opponent down. Time Rewinder. Return a friendly minion to your hand. I used that on the Cobalt Guardian to put him back in my hand. Okay. Whirling Blades gives attack +1 attack to a minion. And Armor Plating, which gives 1 health to a minion.
Let
I've
me
gotten
guess. You
more
use
of
that on the
those.
Cobalt Guardian too.
Actually, no. The interesting thing is I used it on the Gnomes infantry, however you want to. Gnomeregan.
Gnomeregan.
Yeah, Gnomeregan infantry. He's a 1/4 charge
He always
taunt.
calls it Gnomeregan. Always. Even when he plays now.
Gnomeregan.
Why can't they
he's
spell
like,
it?
Gnomeregan.
And they need to spell it Gnomeregone. So Gnomeregan. If they did that, I wouldn't mispronounce it every time. So
Gnomeregan.
Gnomeregan.
We got this.
You asked the question. Did you have anything you wanted to say about it, Espo? Spare parts?
No, it was I was expecting maybe one or two. I didn't realize we were gonna go over all of them. I apologize.
3 arena runs, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I like this one, and I like this one.
And since we're on to my 3 arena runs, sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
I played the one that gives +1 health. That's it.
Oh,
Done.
I think that's the most common one that shows up. I mean, I got those over and over and over again. So
Maybe.
I just wanted to say the Enhanso Mechanico. That's the card I was telling Ariane today about. That card is so cool. And I've been reading, there's a thread on Reddit that talks about all the 10 of the people who are big streamers and the game professional guys reviewed the cards, and this person pulled together a listing of the ones that they all thought were very strong cards, the best of the best, overpowered, and not so good. And the Enhanso Mechanico was one of those cards that almost every single one of them said was really, really good. So if you're going to be looking for a card, this is a great one. It's 4 mana, 3/2 mech minion. Its battle cry is give your other minions Wind Fury, Taunt, or Divine Shield at random. I did play this in my last game. It is so cool. I had 4 minions on the board. It gave 2 of them Divine Shield, 2 of them Wind Fury. And then I was able to play it again later on, and it gave 2 Wind Furies, a Taunt, and a Divine Shield. And that is just so cool because they were 3/3 minions that it put it on Wind Fury on. So I was able to use 12 points of damage with 2 3/3 minions.
Wow.
In a turn because of this guy. So
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he was that good.
oh,
but,
he's good. He's really good.
I guess if you have more than 2 minions on the board, it's just a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah, for sure.
sorry, that was my rabbit
Are you
trail.
done now?
I'm done now.
Wow.
Okay.
I apologize. I started that whole thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's all your fault.
Oof, that was rough.
Okay, next.
Okay, so the first one I picked is Shadow Boxer. It's a priest card. It is 2 cost, 2/3 mech minion. Whenever a character is healed, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So I just played a priest game before we started the show, and I was like, man, I was healing my minions left and right because I was using Holy Nova. I thought stole the 5 cost heal your characters for 2 all friendly characters or something like that. I stole that, and so I'm just like healing everything left and right.
And you have been doing all kinds of damage to the
using
enemy.
circle and everything. So yeah, I was like, man, this would be super, super good. And I like that he's a 2/3, not a 3/2. I don't like 3/2s very much. Just because 2/3s are just that much harder to kill. So he would stay up there a little bit longer. And let's see, my second one is Siege Engine, which is
Warrior card.
Yes. Whenever you gain armor, it's a 5 cost, 5/5 mech minion. Whenever you gain armor, give this minion 1 attack.
So you throw that down and then throw in your hero power and your extra 5 armor. Or play the Shield Maiden.
Yeah, so this one's like the bigger version of that other card. Frothing Berserker.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Frothing Berserker. So, yeah, it's like which is great. It is such great to have because the Frothing Berserker is awesome, but he does die pretty quick. So this one would stick around a lot longer.
That's right, yeah. Now, keep in mind, you gain armor for... you gain 1 attack when you gain armor, not per point of armor.
Right. Not like damage, yeah. Because that one was whenever... What is the Frothing
any minion
Berserker?
takes... whenever a minion takes damage, give it +1 attack.
Yeah.
So every time a minion takes damage, and then a whirlwind, yeah, Frothing Berserker can get pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
Siege Engine, I think I would like Siege Engine more if it gave +1 attack and +1 health.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. But then it might
or
be a
if it
little
was
OP.
like Frothing. Yeah.
So if you have this, and the armor smith down, maybe 2 armor smith and do whirlwind and all that type of stuff, and so it can get pretty big. And since it's already a 5/5, that helps when you're gaining attack because you already have a good base to start with.
Yeah.
Okay, and next one's a druid spell. It's 6 cost, Dark Whispers. Choose one, summon 5 wisps, or give a minion 5/5 and taunt.
5 wisps.
I,
5 wisps.
that
Can't even say that.
I know. So obviously
But-
this card is 6
Oh.
cost, give a minion 5/5 and taunt. That's it.
Well, okay, so there is such a deck, and I've seen it played, is a token druid deck, where you want, as many minions as you can on board, and then play Savage Roar. So
Yeah.
I think it's Savage Roar, where it gives all friendly characters +2 attack this turn. So this might be a card, that you play, and when they're not going to die, and then next turn, you'd have
So-
to keep your wisps alive for a turn.
This card would go
Wouldn't
great with the Hobgoblin.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You ruined the Hobgoblin. Why? Why? It should
I
be
apologize.
summoned only, not played. Yeah.
Yeah. So the story with Hobgoblin. Let me straighten this out for people who do. So before the show, Arianwin says Hobgoblin. I love it. Play it with a
Onyxia.
paladin. Pair it with Anexia. All these minions that are 1/1 being summoned. Hobgoblin makes them,
Unleash the
3/3s.
hounds. Yeah.
And
So
I said, well-
what is the text for the Hobgoblin?
Okay, so Hobgoblin says when a 1 attack minion is played, give it +2/+2. And knowing that when it says played, that means from your hand, I said, it says played, not summoned. And if you look at Anexia's text, it says summon 1/1 whelps to fill up the board. I said summoned and played is different. And then I actually looked it up, and Ben Brode did, quote that there was a difference. And so that's when I ruined Arianwin's day.
I was so excited about that combination. Oh well. But okay, so for Dark Whispers, it doesn't have an H. I thought it would it's WISPERS. I thought it was WH.
Okay,
So
that
I
makes
spelled
sense.
it. I was typing it in the notes, and I was like, "Oh, haha! I left out the H. I'm such a bad speller." No, the card doesn't have an H. Okay, so sorry,
What?
rabbit trail.
What hisps?
So you do Knife Juggler, 5 wisps, and then
Yes,
that card that gives them.
that would be a good
2.
combo.
Okay. Yeah. So,
But you'd have
the
to-
thing is,
Build deck around it. Well, not really.
no, and that wouldn't work because the wisps don't have charge. So you're giving them +2
Oh.
attack for that turn, and let me ruin your day again.
Well, why? How is this card any good then? How is 5 wisps good?
No. What
I
she's
don't know,
saying was if you play the wisp with a juggler on the board. Maybe I missed part of that, but
Well, yeah, that part is good. But I was saying then you play the one where it gives them 2 attack.
okay.
But he was saying they don't have charge.
Yeah, because it's
So Hobgoblin is
Roar.
only 1 attack.
No.
Sorry.
We're not talking about Hobgoblin.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
'cause-
the druid.
Hobgoblin card is gone.
okay. Never mind.
So the druid card, what is it called? Force of Nature? No, that's the other one.
Savage Roar gives
Savage-
all friendly characters +2 attack for this turn.
Okay, Dad, you got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying was you play Knife Juggler, Dark Whispers, that one, Savage Roar, and but there's no charge.
Yes.
So that's what we were saying.
But you could play Savage Roar the next turn.
If they live,
Yeah.
which they won't.
And that's what I was
That's well, the only way they're going to not live is if somebody has some area effect removal. Most cases.
Who doesn't?
Some don't. You know, what if you don't have it in your hand?
I'm
And
just
all of a
saying
sudden,
it's
you're
very
stuck
unlikely.
with 5 wisps sitting on the board laughing. Going, ha, they have a bunch of wisps on the board. And then suddenly you poo Force of Nature, and all of a sudden, they're
it's
not
still
laughing
terrible.
anymore.
But
You're
it's still terrible.
That's 15 points of damage.
But you have. I still don't think it's worth it.
Okay, then I'll make sure to build a deck with it in there and play you.
Sure.
Oh.
Sure.
And we'll
I'll
see
beat
how
you.
terrible it's not.
I'll beat you with my Hobgoblin and Nixie.
Okay, looks like I think I'm spectating.
Okay, get the gloves out. Let's go.
That's right. The gauntlet has been thrown.
Which deck is worse?
It's the
Okay.
Wisp deck versus Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think I'd still win, even without. Okay.
Okay.
So I have a fourth one because we forgot Shaman.
Oh, that's true.
So-
Okay, I'm going. What about Espo's cards?
So since you guys each picked Warlock. So I okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's see if I can pronounce this. Siltfin
Gotcha.
Spirit Walker. 4 cost, 2/5 Murloc. Whenever another friendly Murloc dies, draw a card. Overload 1, and it's Shaman specific.
Thank you. I was looking for it so I could look at it.
hmm
Shaman.
My question is, why is Blizzard pushing a Murloc Shaman?
So whenever a friendly Murloc dies, draw a card. Wow. That is definitely pushing a Shaman Murloc
Yeah.
deck. And
Well,
isn't there
since-
another Murloc card that is a neutral?
There is one. Yes, it is.
It's a 3/2.
Puddle Stomper.
Yeah, Puddle Stomper.
Mm-hmm.
And is he a?
He doesn't have any text.
He's not a. He's a.
No,
yeah, there he
he's-
is. He's a neutral.
Yeah. 2 cost, 3/2 Murloc.
So I mean, you can throw him in there too, along with I've already got all the Murlocs, so I've unlocked
But
everything. So Murloc
I don't
wise.
understand what synergy with the Shaman.
I will have to play with it and let you know.
I mean, I'm sure you could make a deck that'd be really good with it. I just don't know why they're pushing that.
That is a good question,
you know,
though.
it's odd to me.
Well, if you look at the Stone Claw Totem, I think it's called. It's the
Mhm.
one that's the taunt, 0/2 taunt that you can summon randomly with the Shaman Hero power. If you look at it, the Stone Claw Totem itself is actually grabbing at a Murloc, and I want to say one of the other Shaman cards also has a picture of a Murloc on it. So from the beginning of the game, Blizzard has put those Murlocs, associated the Murlocs with the Shaman class. So I don't know what's going on, but I think we're supposed to all make a Shaman Murloc deck, and I bet there's a secret cow level somewhere mixed in there.
A secret what?
Cow level. You're too young to know about that one.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Diablo had a secret cow level that you could get into, and everything in the level was cows.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. You still have to get me
So
to
there's-
play Diablo someday.
That's true. We got to do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
now.
those of you that don't know, Diablo is another Blizzard franchise game.
Yes.
Because no one knows what Diablo is.
Oh goodness.
Okay,
All
I think
right.
we'll let Espo do his
Espo,
now.
your cards.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can talk. Okay, so I was the one that made the mistake and chose another Warlock, but I couldn't help it. It was I mean, how cool is Implosion?
Let's see.
I mean,
Yeah, that is a cool card.
Would you read
right?
it?
So it's
It's the
Yeah,
one that you do.
it's a,
No. Let Espo read it.
I
It's
am.
his turn.
I'll be quiet.
okay. So it's 4 cost. It's a rare Warlock spell. Deal 2 to 4 damage to a minion. Summon a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt.
Now, let
So-
me see if I understand what this means, and you can correct me. So you deal, somewhere in between 2 to 4 damage, and that's random. And if you deal 2 damage to the minion, then you summon 2 1/1 imps. If it deals 4 damage, then you summon 4 1/1 imps.
Correct.
Wow, really?
But it
Got
does
it.
not work with Hobgoblin.
That's right.
Why
Because
Hobgoblin?
it's summons.
Then what is Hobgoblin even for?
That is a good question, because it's apparently not for what we thought it was for.
Hobgoblin. So this card seems pretty cool. I liked it with the demon synergy. You summon a 1/1 imp, which is a demon. So you can use that imp to buff up with other cards like Demon Heart and Demon Fire, or you can kill off a demon and heal yourself for 5. And Arianwen also has an idea.
You can use. Did you see the Warlock Legendary that's coming out? Mal'Ganis. Am I pronouncing that right? He's the 9/7 demon. Your other demons have 2/2, and your hero is immune.
Yes.
Yes, that's
sweet combo there.
So you use
There you go.
Implosion, and then what's his
your
face?
heroes.
Mal'Ganis.
Yeah, you're exactly. Play Mal'Ganis. Your hero's immune. You got a 3/3 imp on board, possibly 2, possibly 3.
4.
There you go.
And then you play
understand the
Demon
card.
Heart.
Demon Heart.
You can do that.
Deal 5 damage to a minion. If it's a friendly demon, give it +5/+5 instead.
That's right.
So you can give Mal'Ganis +5/+5.
You can give it imp +5/+5.
Yeah.
You can give him a Demon Heart. Okay, so my second card, I wanted to choose a hunter card, and I chose Metal Tooth Leaper. I'm not sure where I stand on this card yet. I want to build a mech deck, and we shall see what happens with this hunter mech deck with Metal Tooth Leaper. He's a 3-cost, 3/3 mech, battle cry. Give your other mechs +2 attack.
Is that permanent? Yeah, it's permanent.
It is
yeah.
permanent. You are correct. I don't know. I'd like to see him play. At the very worst, he's a 3/3 for 3 cost. So, and he's a mech.
Well,
You could pair it with Unleash. No, that's not Mechs. That's Beast.
I think one thing is it's a good tie-in to give the hunter the ability to actually use mech cards without completely being useless. Because I know a lot of hunters will throw the beasts in here that are in the new expansion in there, but they're going to feel slighted by not being able to put any mechs in there that really get any benefit. And this would give them a little special benefit.
Yeah, because a lot of hunters are feeling slighted right now.
Are you?
No, I'm facetious.
Okay.
A lot of hunters are very happy right now. So yeah.
Could that involve maybe Gazrilla?
And Feign Death.
And Feign Death, and King of Beasts, and Clavazooka.
I mean, and Steam Weedle. I mean,
Yeah. Feign Death to me. Feign Death, I think, is the best hunter card ever. Trigger all
Someone
death
at Blizzard
riddles
loves
on your
hunter.
minions.
Someone up there. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, play Metal Tooth Leaper, play Hobgoblin, you're good. So onward to my third card.
I think we should move quickly.
Yeah. Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, this is a spell.
A rogue.
This is a rogue spell, and it's 4 cost, and it's give your weapon +3 attack, and it combos give a random friendly minion +3 attack. So the rogue's hero power is pay 2. You get a 1 attack 2 durability weapon, and you play this. So for 6 mana, you can get a 4 attack 2 durability weapon, and if you played a card before this spell, you can also give one of your random friendly minions +3 attack.
Permanent.
It is permanent. So if you have, let's say, you already have your weapon out, and you have a few minions on the board, And you play this, give your weapon +3 attack, and with the combo, you can give your Hobgoblin +3 attack.
You
Game
brought the Hobgoblin
one.
and I had
This
to.
is the Hobgoblin episode. Let me just say. Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. As I said before, I like rogues, so it's another rogue spell, which, rogues love their spells.
Yeah, this
so.
just adds on to the
4 cost is a little
Miracle.
high. But
Yeah. I think this is, sorry, sidetrack, but I was just going to say, I think the Hobgoblin is pretty much just going to be zoo.
I think the Hobgoblin is going to be our joke for the rest of this episode.
Yes. It should say whenever you summon a 1-attack minion. Then I would love this card forever. But it doesn't.
Well,
I think you're
did
going to
have
be
this,
forced to love it.
I did have this played against me in Arena, but they did not combo it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
And
And I don't know that. It's not. I don't think it's that. Forcing.
Oh, really?
Really, tell us what you
probably.
think. Tell us what you really think.
I want it to be a good card. I do.
Yeah, I know.
But that 4 cost, because if you don't combo it, I don't know that it's worth
Yeah,
it.
you got to have the combo. If you're not going to combo it, then it's not. It's kind of a dead card.
Mm-hmm.
Not really
Because
dead, but
what
it's not
deadly poison?
useful.
Yeah, because deadly poison, you pay 1 and you get +2 attack. So for 3 more mana, you get +1 attack and the possibility of a combo. I don't know. I'm gonna play with it and see what happens.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so is that all your cards? Yes.
That's it.
Let's quickly talk about the legendaries that came out this week.
Okay.
So let's see. The Priest legendary. We'll start with Priest because Priest is awesome. So Vol'jin. I really like Vol'jin, by the way.
I was going to say, are you excited about the fact that they actually got Vol'jin in the game?
Yeah, but I think he's pretty sad in this game, honestly.
He has a
5,
cool sound effect.
Does he? I haven't heard
Yes. Yeah, you'll have
What
to
does
listen
he
to that. Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you what he says.
it. Okay. Well, he's a 5 mana, 6 attack, 2 health, and his battle cry is swap health with another minion. That's not incredible. I don't think. I think that's pretty boring. What do you think?
He's what class?
Priest,
Priest. Okay, go ahead.
Espo, you're gonna say something.
It's iffy because if you don't have another minion on the board, it's kind of a dead card in your hand because who wants to play a 5 cost, 6 attack, 2 health minion?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, so
I mean, I don't even want to play just a plain old 5 attack 6/4 or a 6/6. It's just like he's not amazing. I mean, I wish he had something else or a better text, something.
Well, I'm trying to
more random.
I'm trying to think of some minions that a priest would run, and I don't know too many that have giant health that you always play that you'd want to swap.
How
Would
about
you swap
the,
it with your Akanai? I don't know.
or the death rattle? What is that one called? The priest death rattle.
Dark Cultist?
Yes,
yeah, you
that
could
one.
swap it with Dark Cultist, but see, he's only 4 health. So
What about
I guess an enemy
Stalag and Fugan?
But one's a 7/4, so if you only have that one in your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you could.
I mean, and even a 5 cost 6/7 isn't great. It's okay. But I mean, you have more guarantee to have the Boulder Fist Ogre.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's too situational. I don't.
Yeah.
I like Vol'jin. I think he's awesome, but
Right.
as the card goes, I think they did him wrong.
I agree.
They took the sounds out.
Okay, moving on.
Interesting.
The Rogue class legendary. Trade Prince Gallywix. I like this one.
He has a cool sound effect too, by the way.
Stop it with the sound effect.
Sorry.
6 mana, 5 attack, 8 health. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain a copy of it and give them a coin. I think it's pretty cool. I had this played against... No, Dad, you had this played against you? I can't remember. I saw it played.
Yeah, I think I had it played against me.
Yeah.
So the question with this card was, when it first came out, or when it first was seen, everyone was like, "Oh man, infinite combo! You know, you can give your opponent a coin, and then your opponent can play the coin, he gets another coin, and then play the coin, he gets another coin." Well, then they showed the actual coin, which is a 0-cost Gallywix's coin, and the text on the card is gain 1 mana crystal this turn only, and then in parentheses it says won't trigger Gallywix.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how they fixed the issue.
yeah, and I wouldn't say they fixed it. I think that was originally how it was written. It was just no one saw the coin, so they were like immediately thinking,
Oh yeah,
oh my gosh, yeah, this is broken, because the regular coin, as everyone knows, is 0 cost, and it's gain an additional mana crystal this turn,
Right,
and it's
yeah.
a spell. So they're thinking, oh my gosh, it's the coin, and you just keep playing it. I mean, I don't know how you would put that in the game and not notice that it's broken. So yeah, Blizzard, they knew what they were doing.
Dad, you were making faces over there. What
Oh,
is it?
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Not important.
All right.
He can't find his sounds.
Probably.
Yeah, try to find the sounds, but I accidentally closed the tab that had everything sorted by classes, so I'm trying to find the card and going, where is it? What you're talking about. So I finally found it, and now we're done with it. So
The face of disappointment.
okay, good.
Fastidious.
Go ahead. Move along.
Okay. The Shaman class legendary that I cannot really pronounce. Neptulon? Is that right?
Looks
Yes,
just like that to
Neptulon.
me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Neptulon.
Oh,
All
wait,
right.
here's another Murloc tie-in.
Mhm.
Yes. 7 mana, 7/7, battle cry. Add 4 random Murlocs to your hand. Overload 3.
Random Murlocs. That means, they're going to be added to your hand.
Yeah, so you could get the 3/3/3 Murloc War Leader that gives everybody +2 attack, +1 health.
Get old Murkai.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
and
could
they don't
get
have
Old
to be in your
Murkai.
deck. So if you don't, I don't have a lot of Murlocs, but I could play this and get some that I
Yep,
don't
you
have.
could.
There you go.
So.
Yep.
Yep.
So this is going to be your hinge pinch hint. This is going to be the base for your Murloc deck as a shaman.
Yep.
You want this one and the other card.
Yep. Yep.
I'm going to have
Okay.
to build one. I'm going to have to get this legendary.
Yeah, I know. You were a Murloc Warlock first thing. So
Yep.
you and Murlocs go way back.
Yeah, because I have all the Murlocs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Okay, well, what's the next class?
Okay. So, Malorn?
Malorn? Yeah, where is Malorn, that's the druid one, right? The druid one. This one I actually played. No. Okay, I played the druid card that was very similar to this, in that it takes the minion and puts it. You play it against the minion and puts it back in your deck and shuffles it in.
Are you talking about the spell?
Yeah, the spell.
It's a druid spell.
Yes.
Recycle.
Yeah, recycle. This is very
6
similar to
mana.
that.
Shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck.
So this
So
one,
this-
the cool thing about this is basically it's keeping this card alive for future
Yeah,
tasks.
yeah.
So basically,
So
the card is
it's
a 7 mana. Go
yeah,
ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's a beast.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 9/7, 9 attack, 7 health.
Mhm.
Card's text is Death Rattle. Shuffle this minion into your deck.
I think that is really cool.
Oh, I think it was awesome because
And
essentially
you know what?
don't
It
lose
helps.
it.
It helps fight fatigue.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
true. You're right because it
Yeah.
adds one more card to your deck.
Right. Yeah.
So you could end up getting this on the next turn, even drawing it
yeah.
back.
Yeah. So Espo's coming back. Here we go. We were just saying this druid card helps fight fatigue. Malorn
Okay.
Death Rattle shuffle this minion into your deck.
So you guys need me to okay that to make sure you're right?
No, I'm just keeping you in the loop.
I
Because
am
this is
in
what
the
it does, and don't correct me. Okay.
That's what I. Yeah. So Malorn. Yeah. 7 costs. Shuffle this minion into your deck. Yeah. There you go. So he is.
You can be part of the mill druid so that you don't get to fatigue faster. They get
Okay.
to
So
fatigue faster.
So you have 1 card left in your deck, or you have no cards, and you have Malorn on the board. They kill off Malorn. He
You get it
goes
back again.
He goes into your deck.
It's next
That
draw.
way you can. Yeah. But if they don't kill him off, he has to die though. So if he
Yes.
doesn't die, then fatigue is gonna kill you.
Yes.
The question is, like, what if you're going to get 3 points of damage the next turn? He dies, go into your deck. Do you draw a card and get, like, maybe 3 damage instead of 4? Or 2 damage instead of 3? Or do you get damage at all? Or would you just draw a card and then go back to getting damage the next turn?
That
Would
is
it
a really
start
good
over?
question.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a
Okay.
really
So
good
what
question.
happens is, so when he goes back to your deck, he essentially is that 1 card that you need for your draw phase. So you draw him, then it goes back to you taking fatigue again, unless he dies and goes back to your deck.
But
So
does it reset? Does fatigue reset?
I would think so.
no.
I bet it does not. But did they allow for that? That's kind of a curious question.
That's a very good question, and I'm gonna say no.
Well, you're always
I'm gonna say
right,
it
so.
So there you have it,
and the
everybody.
reason I
It's
say-
no.
The reason I say no is because it's already started the cycle of you taking the damage, and I think they would have to add too many 1s and 0s to make it reset. So yeah.
Okay. We'll go with that.
There we go.
All right. We already talked a little bit about the Warlock one, Mal'Ganis. Your other demons have 2/2, and your hero is immune. So, moving on. The Warrior one, I really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is... Why don't you go ahead, Espo? You talk about it.
Oh yeah, he's so cool. So we got Warrior Legendary, Iron Juggernaut. The Iron Juggernaut, let me just say this real quick. So the last World of Warcraft expansion was Mists of Pandaria. And
Well, technically not anymore, but yes.
Yeah, exactly. The one before this one. And you actually went in and fought Garrosh. Well, on your way in, you had to fight the Iron Juggernaut. And he was really, really cool. This giant mechanized, I guess, crab or lobster looking thing. But it was really cool.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So he's 6 cost, legendary, Iron Juggernaut, 6 attack, 5 health, with awesome battle cry.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's a mech.
Yeah, he is a mech. His battle cry is shuffle a mine into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 10 damage. And then if you look at the actual mine, it's, obviously it's a card. It's entitled Burrowing Mine. When you draw this, it explodes.
Plain
you take
simple.
10. Yes, you take 10 damage and draw a card. So you draw it, yes. And then it doesn't keep you from drawing the actual card from your deck because it allows you to draw an additional card. But you'd still take the 10 damage.
And that's just your hero, not your minions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it should say your hero, but not just you, but I'm being picky now. So.
Well, that
Yeah.
extra word wouldn't fill in the card.
Yeah, they couldn't do that.
So
They couldn't add
anyway,
any more.
would this be one that you would... I mean, I would love to get the Brewmaster and keep putting this back in my hand and playing it again. Since it's a battle cry.
You're right.
So you're thinking of Brewmaster Iron Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or our Juggernaut Brewmaster.
Yeah. Or the spare part card, right?
Yeah,
Put 'em back in your hand.
if
Yeah.
you have that. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
could be very difficult.
I
Yeah.
do like this. It's pretty cool. Yep.
Oh man, I hope I get some legendaries tomorrow when
Wait.
I open packs.
Oh goodness, Iron Juggernaut, Mill, Warrior. I don't know if that's possible because.
No, because you're putting an extra card in their deck. Although no,
if you
you're
make them
putting an extra
draw.
card in their deck.
Yeah, but you're making them draw it.
Oh, that. Well, let me try to. It explodes.
Now you're making them think.
So, yeah, don't make me think. So the card doesn't go into their hand. You just
So
draw
if they
it and
burn
it
it,
explodes.
then it won't explode.
No, it says when you draw this, it explodes. So as soon as you draw it, it explodes, whether it's going to burn or not. So no matter how many cards are in their hand, it's still going to explode, but they'll just burn the next card if they already have 10 cards in their hand.
Okay. I think it'd be pretty cool. I like that card so much. Okay, Mage Legendary. Flame Leviathan. 7 mana, 7/7. Mech. When you draw this, deal 2 damage to all characters.
That's really cool because it's drawing. The act of drawing it. You don't have to do anything. It's just
Enrage Mage.
boom.
When
They're
you draw
actually-
this, deal 2 damage. So I'm playing against a mage. It's Vestides, and I see him draw a card, and
All characters.
all characters take 2 damage. So I know what card it is.
You do.
So
yeah.
I know in your hand you have the Flame Leviathan.
And because you're playing Hearthstone Deck Tracker, you know which card it is specifically because it's tagging it for you.
Card in your hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Some poor new player will probably be playing, and then all of a sudden everything explodes for 2 damage, and they'll be like, "What in the world just happened?"
And they'll
You
have
know,
no clue.
Yeah.
They'll have to
problem-
call Blizzard, put in a ticket.
Yeah. Everything exploded.
The problem with this one is that it does damage to all cards. You know, it's not like it does damage to all enemies. You know, so
All characters.
all
not
characters.
Not just your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so this can
So
kill you
take
too.
2 damage too.
So you could draw, like, you could have Undertaker and, like, 4 Death Rattles or something. Turn 3, you draw this.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything blows up and your whole game is off. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So this is actually the unstable Flame Leviathan. Because it's
So
going to screw you up.
You don't. So do you want this in your mulligan so you never draw it?
oh, that's a
Or, I
good
mean,
Oh,
not
good call.
necessarily in your mulligan or in
But-
your first hand, because if it's already there, then you're never drawing it, so you're never having to take the 2 damage.
True.
But honestly,
And you
who
know
wants
what?
to play a 7/7/7?
Well, you know what would happen is I would click on it just not thinking and put it right back in my hand. You
Yeah.
know, every time oh no, I should have kept that. Shouldn't have mulliganed that one.
Yeah, you'd learn.
I would learn, yeah, real quick.
Or
Okay,
Enrage Mage. Yeah.
well, let's move on to another one.
Okay.
What's next?
Moker the Ogre. Yeah.
What class?
Neutral.
Oh, I thought you were doing classes.
We're doing all legendaries that have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so 6 mana, 7 attack, 6 health. Minion, not a mech or anything. All minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy.
Awesome.
I played
Why
him.
would you want to play this, but why would you not want to play this?
I had him in arena.
You did?
Yep. I did have him
Wow.
in arena just because I got him. I'm like, I got to take it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no choice. I got to have him over
Yeah.
the ogre and dry it. He was dead the next turn.
Really?
They killed him immediately.
I would want to leave him, maybe.
I was playing a mage.
Not really.
One fireball took care of him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he's very susceptible to fireball. I'll tell you that from fact.
Did you get to play him any other games?
No, just one.
Oh,
I only drew him once.
bummer.
He was cool. It was fun. It's like, all right, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And no. So, you silly mages, don't take him out.
Yeah, leave him. He's
Leave
fun.
him. He's fun.
I bet his sound effects or his sound bites are cool.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I want an ogre deck for sure. But right now there's only 2 neutral, and then there's 2 class specific, 1 rogue, 1 shaman. And so I'm like, that's not enough ogres to make a deck.
Well, there's wasn't there another ogre that's a class specific one that's it's stealth. That's what I was
Rogue.
thinking of. It was
It's
a rogue.
rogue.
Yeah, the rogue one.
There's 2, rogue and shaman, and then 2 neutral.
But
which
he is
mo-
he's a ninja.
He's a ninja. That's what's cool about him.
He's a ninja.
He's still an ogre, and I still can't make a deck with I can only make a deck with 3 ogres. You know, out of 30 cards, only 3.
Well, don't we got the... Isn't there another ogre from before?
Boulder
Yeah.
Fist.
The Boulder Fist, yeah, but...
But he doesn't have the 50% chance, and all the rest do.
That's true.
Maybe they should add that to him.
We'll just play Mogre the Ogre.
That's right, and then
That's
you'll
true.
have
Boulder
all of
Fist
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I demand more ogres in the game.
Mm.
That's all.
I think they should get a little tag like the mechs. They should be ogres.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Gazlo.
Next.
6 mana, 3/6 minion. Whenever you cast a 1 mana spell, add a random mech to your hand. Mage deck, probably.
Add a random mech to your hand. So it's not putting it on the board.
Yeah.
So a random mech like the Foe Reaper 4000.
Sure. Which is another legendary.
Or the Blingtron 3000.
Or any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually really OP because it's not like add a whatever cost mech to your hand. It's a random, like any, for one mana spell. So you spend 1 and you can get Foe Reaper 4000 in your hand.
Yeah.
Wait, is it from your deck?
No. It's a random mech. So
Yeah.
you can get any mech that's currently in the game. It could be a Harvest Golem, could be a Blingtron, could be a Foe Reaper, could be the Fell Reaper. So I don't know.
True.
Yeah, he's probably even better in game. You know, he looks all right, but it's probably like when you play him. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I got that type of thing.
That would never
Or
happen.
Fireball, he's dead.
Mhm.
So, but I think that's kind of the same with it. Almost any legendary that they're dead quick or they last a little bit and are cool. Next one. Oh my goodness, Trogzor, the Earthinator.
Trogzor.
7 mana, 6/6
Correct.
minion. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, summon a burly Rockjaw Trog.
Oh, wait. Can you hear that?
Yes, what was that?
Shrug.
Trogzor.
Okay,
There you go.
great.
I found the sounds.
Yeah, apparently. Stop it.
I was gonna say, Vestidius is so happy he found
Yay!
the sounds now. Everybody
Okay,
enjoyed
no,
the
no, no.
sounds.
Play Mogre the Ogre, and then we'll be good.
Okay, Mogre the Ogre. Mogre the Ogre.
Rabbit
Here he
trail.
is. He says... Come on, load.
He says, "Come on, load."
No, Moga destroy. Wait, no, Moga
Oh.
kill.
I couldn't understand
cool.
any of that.
And then he's,
So
sorry.
Okay, that's
Oh.
enough.
That's what he says whenever he attacks the wrong thing.
Moga charge.
And then, sorry, this is the last one. This is the one he says.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, when he
go.
attacks the wrong one.
So that guy, every time you cast a spell, he summons a neutral.
Rock
Yeah,
shot.
and it's
Burly
actually
Rockjaw.
so it's a minion that you can actually play.
Mm-hmm.
Even without his, it's a 4-cost 3/5 burly Rockjaw Trog, and whenever an opponent casts a spell, he gains +2 attack. So
Nice.
him and his, I guess his dad, is that? I don't know. I don't know who that is, but so they work together because every time you cast a spell, one
One
does one thing
gains.
and one,
Yeah.
the one gets attacked, the other one
Right.
summons another. It can get out of hand really
Oh, I'm sure it
fast.
could. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Hemmet
Mhm.
Nessingwary.
Mm.
Yes, Hemmet.
He's a 5 Whoa. 5 mana, 6 attack, 3 health, battle cry, destroy a beast. I don't know. Is that very, very situational to you guys?
If you're playing a hunter, it's not. You won't appreciate it.
If you're playing against one, yeah. But, I mean,
But
you
yeah,
can
it
be
is
like,
situational.
oh, man, I'm playing a priest. You know, this card is going to be useless.
Well, it's like with Vol'jin. You know, it's a little too situational to really put in constructed, I think. We might see him played because
Sorry.
he's 5.
Somebody made a comment that he's a Gozrilla counter.
Yeah, I mean he counters a lot of the big beasts, but you know what
But he's
happens if
super
you're
situational.
you're not going up against beasts. He's just like Vol'jin, he's a 5-drop, 6 attack. He's got 1 more health than Vol'jin, which, you know, at 3 is not much. So
The interesting thing somebody else mentioned, though, is that if you have a beast on the board, you have to kill it with him when you play him.
Oh, you have to, you're saying.
Yep.
So if it's your beast.
Yep. So you don't want to put this in your hunter deck.
Unless you have Death Rattle and you want to destroy them.
Yep.
So Vastides, what you're saying is you don't get to choose, or you
Well,
have
you get to choose, but you have to destroy a beast.
So if there's only one on the board and it's yours, you have to destroy that one. But
I
if
don't
there's
know
2
about
on the
that.
board, then you get to choose between them.
Yes. Because it's destroy a beast. There it isn't destroy a beast or do nothing. It's destroy a beast. You got to kill a beast when you...
And it's not you may, it's destroy.
Correct, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know about all that.
The thrill of the hunt.
Oh my goodness, turn
Yeah.
off the sound.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Okay,
So who's next?
that is all.
What?
Yeah, those are all the
I
ones
just got
that
my
were-
sounds working.
Those are all the ones. Thank goodness we're done.
So, yeah.
Okay, so did you guys do your homework of coming up with a little idea of a deck from GBG cards?
Did you?
Dad, go ahead.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Espo probably came up with one for you.
Good, because I didn't do anything.
You can borrow one of his. Borrow
Okay,
his
there you
homework.
go.
Just so I
made
can end my sounds thing on a high note. This is for you, Ariaman.
Oh my
Who
goodness.
be the war chief now?
What is that?
That's Vol'jin.
That's Vol'jin.
Okay.
He's-
Here
Who
come
beat-
the voodoo.
Here come the voodoo.
Okay, now
Who-
stop it with
Okay,
the
I'm
sounds
done.
because they're really bad
Now.
quality on
Okay,
mine,
sorry.
okay?
No more. I'm done. Go ahead.
Great.
New toy. So yes, I did not come up with a deck. I apologize. It was a busy week. Then trying to get things working, moving forward to try and do the show live. That kind of distracted with that, and I got excuses. I got lots of them.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Okay, Espo, let's hear yours.
Okay, so I made 2 decks. I made a hunter deck, obviously, and I made a warlock deck. And I really like playing themed decks, so both of them are themed. We have let me see. So the hunter is it's based on the card Call Pet.
Okay.
So you have that 2 mana Call Pet card, which makes the pet that you draw cost 3 less, I believe.
The beast, you mean?
Or yeah, the beast. That's right. So it's got web spinners, Call Pet, all beasts. I included the Glaive Zuka just because I thought it was cool looking.
What is that one?
This
It gives a random friendly minion
Okay.
+1 attack.
Okay.
yeah.
It's a 2/2
So
weapon.
so the hunter cards that are in it are let me see, Arcane Shot, Web Spinner, Pet, Barrel Foul. No, wow. These
Why
are
don't you
all
read
mixed
the
up.
GVG cards that are in it?
Oh, okay. So GVG, Call Pet, Glaive Zuka, Steam Weedle Sniper, and King of Beasts, and to end it all,
Gazrilla.
Azrila.
Of course.
Yeah.
So what's the idea? Main idea of the deck?
Well, I mean, ultimately, to make people flip their tables, play call. You coin out Call Pet, and then play Gazrilla as soon as you can.
Gotcha.
Okay. Pretty simple.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's it's got Animal Companion, Kill Command, Houndmaster that are not, and I threw Loatheb in there just for a little bit of anti-spell, but it's probably not competitive, but I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, I did a Mill Rogue with the, let's see, the Clockwork Giant, let's see, Mechanical Yeti, Jeeves, of course,
Mm-hmm.
Goblin Sapper.
You loaded this down with
It's in the show
GVG
notes.
cards.
Yeah, I put as many GBG as I could. I started with those, all the ones that would look good in a mill deck. And of course, it's got Laura Walker Cho and Mukula, which I have neither, so this deck actually won't be made by me.
Not yet.
The Goblin Auto Barber, Ogre Ninja,
Oh, the Ogre Ninja.
yeah, and Trade Prince Galawix. So, and like Vanish and things like that too as well. So anyway, yeah.
Well, I think a lot of this is going to change as of tomorrow. You know, we'll get the new cards in our hands. We'll start getting them in our packs, and we'll start being able to play with some of these things and really get together and throw some deck ideas together and see what happens. I mean, I'm excited about it. I can't wait till they break it out because it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I
yeah.
realized the other day that, you know, we've been looking at all of these cards and things like that, and I realized I won't be able to just pick any of these cards. I'll be opening a pack and seeing what I get. You
Yeah,
know,
you're
so I'll be like,
limited.
oh, I wanted to use that card, but I don't have that card. You know what I mean? And so I was like, that's really a bummer because I was just thinking, oh, I'll use this and I'll use this and I'll use this, but I'm not gonna have it probably. So anyway,
Well,
I'm
the good thing
excited
is
to see
that
what I do get.
when you purchase and open GVG cards, you're getting all 5 GVG cards. You're not going to get intermixed with other cards in there. So
Right.
you will benefit in the fact that you're going to be populating your decks with 5 GVG cards instead of opening a pack and getting 4 regulars and 1 GVG. That would be really bad.
Right. Or like 5 cards you already have.
Yeah.
You know, and you just dust them. So
Well, you may still do that anyways, but
yeah, but it'll take a little while to get there.
Yeah.
So
well, the good thing
So
is you'll
in
get more
the-
dust.
the good thing is what?
You'll get
Yeah.
more dust.
Get more dust. Yeah. Espo?
So in the set right now, like when the original classics set was released before Nexramus, how many cards were in that?
197-ish? No, there was 300
you-
something, wasn't there? I think it was,
Yeah,
it was like 300.
So what I'm trying to figure out is, which a lot of people have already figured out, but I'm just trying to put it into perspective for our listeners. So you have the classic pack, and you open it, and you get any classic card. It's not GBG or Nexramus. And you have the option of getting 5 of the out of how many? 300 some?
Well, except for the cards that are that you start with. What are they? Not craftable?
They're the basic cards.
Yeah,
So maybe you have 200 then?
sure.
Whereas, now you have 120. So, your collection, it's going to take you less time to collect all the GBG
Yes.
cards.
So I do remember there was a thread on Reddit that guy did a calculation based upon
okay.
number of cards, and I believe the number was in the neighborhood of, I want to say it was 64 packs
Yeah.
that you
so
would
I'm
need
thinking,
to get the chance of you getting all the cards.
yeah,
Okay.
for those people that are like, oh my gosh, I can only buy, a pack, a month, or I can only gain a pack a week by questing. You don't really need to worry because it's not going to take long before you have all those cards and you're actually creating dust because you're getting, more than 2 of what you've already had, and so
Just
don't be
64
distraught.
weeks, right? A pack a week,
Wow.
64 weeks, a whole year, over a year. That's not long.
Yeah.
That's a long time for me. There'll be new expansions out,
Touche, around. You ruined my day.
So, aim for 2 packs a week.
Okay, the conclusion, I did find a thread. They did say that you will have to open somewhere in a range between 110 to 230 packs on average to get everything starting from empty.
Including vanilla?
No, this is just the new ones.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see,
It's going
that's
to take me 3 years.
but that's everything though, And on average, the casual player should theoretically be able to buy a pack every 3 days.
And that's getting 100 coins.
Yeah. So you're just getting 100 gold. You're not jumping into arena because most casual players that I know don't really do well in arena. So you pay the 100 gold, you get your pack, and you should be able to gain that 100 gold, if not every other day, every 3rd day.
Yeah,
and then that's
if
a
you
pack
do your
every 2
quests. You want to do
Yeah,
your
yeah.
quests.
weeks. Yeah.
That's something that I don't really do, but I'm going to really try to do my dailies. So, yeah.
And I know a lot of people sometimes will look at that and go, well, yeah, dailies are so hard to go do them all and everything because I'll put together a deck to go get this one daily, and then my daily the next day is not one I want, or I'll have a deck built for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where the Hearthstone deck tracker comes in handy. You build your multiple decks, and you go through and load your deck, and then play. I end up doing is I have to focus on. I'm going to do my quests. I'm going to do those first, and that's my focus. And then once I get all those quests done, then I move over to okay, I'm going to have fun and work on my ranking or whatever you want to do at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to get your quests done, which if you do them, you're going to get the max you can do is 1,000 a week. But 1,000 gold, I mean, that is a possibility of getting it if you work on it.
Well, for those
I
people
didn't
that
know
are
there
just
was a max.
Yeah, there's a max.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a max of 100 gold. But for those people that are just jumping into the game, Blizzard has put in the achievements to kind of help you gain gold pretty quick at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you get, if you defeat all the expert decks in practice mode, you get 100 gold.
Mm-hmm.
If you unlock every class, you get a pack. There's many ways to, you can look this up online. There's many ways to gain gold besides quest at the beginning of the game.
Well, right now, too, if you play
Right,
Arena
I'm on-
once, you get a free deck. A pack.
A free pack, yep.
Yeah.
So,
And the rumor is that if you play on an Android device when the Android version comes out, then you're going to get 1 to 3 packs.
1 to 3?
ooh,
I think it's going to be 3 packs. But
it's going to be random.
No, I don't know if it's going to be random. I remember seeing the notes on it. It's actually in our news piece of it. But they were going to do that. It's I'll tell you right now. It's for the launch event. Android devices. Here it is. It's right with all the animated gold cards. Come on, page load. Thank you. Android tablet. Okay, for each game, 1 pack. Awarded for playing a game on a tablet. And if you play during the expansion, you get... Okay, that's what it is. When it arrives, Goblins versus Gnomes, when you play that during the game, after it comes out, you're going to... The rewards are 3 Goblins and Gnomes card packs.
Oh, wow.
For
During the
playing
opening.
on Android?
No, for just playing general. We're all going to get that.
Oh, wow.
So tomorrow when you play, you should get 3 game packs for free.
Is it
Oh,
only...
wow. That's cool.
That is very, very awesome.
Mhm.
I'm so excited. Like, let's go to bed now so we can get up tomorrow.
It's like Christmas.
Is it midnight tonight
It's a good question.
Yeah, that is
or
a good
midnight
question.
tomorrow? Because if it's midnight tonight, I'm staying up and playing.
It was midnight last time.
Oh, it's Pacific time, right? Oh.
Yeah, so it's 3 a.m. our time.
I still might stay up.
Oh,
Might.
boy.
Might.
I'll have to just get up early.
It'll be like 2:59. It'll be like, I can't.
I can't stay up any later.
Can't.
Okay, then.
Okay, Espo, did you have another deck that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I linked in the show notes a Warlock deck, but it's just a demon deck that I had, but
Okay,
no big deal.
Okay.
no big deal.
Well, let's start heading towards a wrap-up. We do have 2 new iTunes reviews this week.
Ooh, thank you, people.
Yeah, we had a Soul Reaper Bob. Soul Reaper Bob said, "Good show. Time will fly by as you listen to these experts gain their favorite cards and strategies, explain their cards and strategies. Yeah. And the host knows their subject, and we're very passionate about what they love." So, nice comment. Thank you for the review. We love it. And then we also had one from Andy. He said, "I wanted to say that I really..."
Wait, was that an email?
That was a review, iTunes review.
Okay.
And then...
No, that was an email.
No, the Soul Reaper Bob was an iTunes review.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
iTunes
And then
review.
I think we have an email from Andy. Is this correct?
Yes, and that's in the
That's
middle
what I
of
was
it.
trying to say.
Yeah, Andy and... Okay, did I put those in the wrong place? Somebody moved these on me. That's what it was, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it had to be
Moving
there.
the show
Okay.
notes. Who
Okay,
would dare?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
the
Move the show
Hobgoblin.
notes.
The Hobgoblin.
That Hobgoblin.
I tell you. And then so the other one was from N. Pilch. And he said, "I've only listened to your Shaman strategy guide, but I really enjoyed it. It seems you guys are genuinely nice folks. And don't brag about who you know." What are you laughing about?
Me?
Both of you. You're both laughing.
Hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So they said, now, he said you're
Continue reading.
genuinely nice folks. And don't
Right.
brag about who you know
Mm-hmm.
or how epic you are at Hearthstone. It's because we're not. And we don't know anybody, right?
I wonder what we said in that shaman guide to give him that impression.
That's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, you said you got a new subscriber and I'm excited to catch up and listen to the rest of the episodes. Cheer. So we appreciate,
we appreciate the review.
We
Well,
enjoyed
you know,
it.
the Shaman strategy guide was before I was on the show, so I wonder what he thinks now.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
It's saying something. Might have gone down in reviews here.
I know that Espo guy always bragging about, and always
He's
dropping
ruining
name
everything.
dropping.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, we did get 2 emails. One of them was from Andy. We got it right this time. So I just wanted to say, and really enjoyed the Mage Strategy Guide. Espo was there for that. I've never really played any Mage since I opened up the other classes, and have since then been almost exclusively a Priest player, except before Nax when Priest was pretty weak.
Even before Nax.
Yes. Do you want to read these?
Yes,
Please, you finish it.
Okay, so he says, listening to your mage episode really got me excited for the mage class and cards, and I immediately went and built myself a mage deck and watched him Twitch. This season, I think I'm going to play exclusively mage and see if I can beat my best rank of 6.
Woohoo! Go
6.
Mage!
Wow. That is until I listen to your priest episode and slip back into old habits. Keep up the good work.
Well, maybe his priest will slip down to number 3 also, like some people.
Slip down to number 3. Rank 3 is
Yeah.
what you mean?
No, on your
No,
list of top 3
Oh.
classes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay.
there's another email you need to read.
Okay.
I
Who's
can't
it
remember
from?
who it's from.
You
But
look
go
it
ahead
up,
and read it, and I'll
read
look it up.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you just love me running shows here?
And people, we get a review and people say we're so professional, right? And then we're like, I can't remember who. Okay, hi. Can you send me your Hearthstone details so I can friend you? I think we did. We will. I'd love to play you at some point. I'd also like to say that I'm loving your podcast and you should keep up the good work.
That
So
was
thank you.
from Sam Evans.
All right. We appreciate the emails. And our Twitter is over 100 now, so
Woohoo.
awesome. We're at 103.
All
well,
right.
look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I know I've been posting stuff on Twitter as I can.
Yep.
Like when we posted those videos on YouTube, which you do need to go watch if you want to have some Good laughs.
Some laughs and giggles.
Yeah, that was fun. So we'll be posting more things as we go on there. So that's about it then. So tomorrow's the big day. We'll break out
Yay.
the cards. We'll spend our gold.
Pop some popcorn.
Pop some popcorn. You
Yeah,
like popcorn.
I'm gonna craft 2 hobgoblins and make a deck.
First
I know
thing.
we have to now.
We have to. There's no doubt.
Yep.
Oh no. Well, we are also, let me just state, with Espo joining us, we are looking at other ways to provide content and be able to do different things. So we may be making a few changes, like to our Patreon account here coming forth. We're looking at ways to enhance that and make things even better. And we're trying to find different ways to reach out and do new stuff.
Make the show
So,
even better.
That's the goal. And we are playing with the idea of trying to get a live broadcast going. So on Twitch, we're trying to make it happen. We almost made this one live, but we had some
Technical issues.
technical difficulties. So
Yep.
we'll see if we can make that happen next week. But when
Keep
we
an eye
do, we'll put it
Keep
on
an
the
eye on our
calendar.
Twitter, yeah.
Twitter, and we'll also put it on the Hearthstone calendar.
Okay.
There we go.
So, well, that wraps it up here. If you want to email us, you can reach us at info@legendoftheinnkeeper.com. You can also visit the website at legendoftheinnkeeper.com, and we'll post these show notes there, what little there are. On the YouTube channel, you can watch our YouTube videos. It's legendoftheinnkeeper.com/YouTube. You can also follow the show on LOTI Podcast. You can support the show through Patreon at patreon.com/legendoftheinnkeeper, and you can subscribe and rate us on iTunes. So that's about it. Yeah, go enjoy Goblins versus Gnomes. By the time you listen to this,
Hobgoblins, right?
yes, exactly.
That's right.
And by the time you listen to this, it'll already be out.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
So until next week, we'll chat some more about what we feel and experienced this week and how we feel it went. And until then, we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Bye.